So how is the course structured? Well, this course really has two intertwined threads. One is a conceptual thread and the other one is a very practical or logistical thread. The conceptual thread is how is information to be understood and structured. What kinds of structure, what do we call them, and how can we manipulate that structure? That's all the conceptual part. The conceptual part teaches you a way of looking at information that other people don't have. Looking at that information structurally, seeing below the surface of the information to how it's put together. And with that understanding, being able to manipulate that structure so that you can deliver the information in whatever form to whatever kinds of people you want to. So that's the conceptual thread. We also have a very practical thread of how do you make that happen. If you conceive of your information as having a hierarchy, for example, an outline structure, some sort of division between parents and children, that's the concept. You can stop right there and say, well, now I understand. My information is hierarchically structured. Although in this class we're going to go another step further and say, well, now that I understand that it has a hierarchical structure, how can I encode that structure? How can I make use of that structure? How can I represent the hierarchical structure of this information in a way that makes it amenable to being divided and delivered? So the conceptual thread, what is a hierarchy? And the practical thread, how do I create a hierarchy? What else do I have to tell you? We're going to pursue these threads simultaneously. So we're going to learn about a concept and then immediately go to apply that concept. On a more logistical level, how does this class work? Well, you'll consume lectures like this one. You'll answer questions about those lectures, multiple choice questions, fill in the blank questions, those sorts of things, and that will provide you with the basic information. Then using that information, using that understanding of the structure and the practicalities of managing information, you're going to do exercises. Those exercises are short ways that you can perform, that you can use the concepts that you've learned in order to make something happen. Then you're going to do longer projects. The projects can last up to 5-6 weeks at a time. And those projects will be step-by-step ways that you can go through and create an information system. A system that has structured information in it that's delivered in a particular way for the needs of a particular audience. So how is the course structured? It's structured into lectures like this one that you'll consume and then answer questions about, exercises that are short, practical experiences, and then longer projects that have multiple steps. The projects and the exercises usually ask you to construct and upload and evaluate a file. So in this class, in the end, all of your product will be structured files. Files that structure information, files that contain the rules that structure that information, and files that contain the transformations that change structured information into an output form like HTML. So in those exercises and projects where you upload files, you'll be asked to create a structured file of information. That file will be uploaded, then it will be automatically evaluated, and you'll be told how close you came to the target.